The other day while there was nothing to do because there's no sports or anything, nothing to watch TV, nowhere to do, which is a shutdown. I took Lucy out on a walk to a nature preserve, and here is the video of it. Hello there and welcome. Right now I am at Kroger Hills Nature Preserve, which is, as you can see, a pretty secluded park right now here in Cincinnati. It is right off the Little Miami Trail, and it's a very significant amount of land that's been open from dawn to dusk. It is very secluded and very peaceful, and the secluded part right now is extra nice with the whole social distancing thing. You can really have social distance here as there is nobody around right now. I very rarely see people here. I mean, I don't come here that often because I can walk here with the dog. The little Energizer bunny she is, despite the fact she's approaching middle age for dogs. But it's about an hour walk from our home to here, and it'll be an hour to get back, and you'll probably, so it's at least 2 hours long of a walk, which is a little bit much for the wife. Hence why she's not here with me. Plus she was still asleep when I left because it's still pretty early on a Saturday. Even though I was the one who was working extra late last night for overtime, and I on about 3 hours of sleep, but oh well. There are, of course, trails, and there are some trails in the woods up here as well, which I'll probably go through as well. It's sometimes of the year they're closed off for bow hunting, but that's only from like September to February, so we're good with that. If it was that time of the year, we'd only be able to go in there with written permission, which we don't have to worry about right now because it's not that time of the year, but that's good because we don't have written permission, and I don't want to be hit with a bow because I don't think that'd feel too good. We are also near the river here. You might be able to see it through these trees. I can't quite tell. And if you look way over here, through that, if you see that wooden fence, that's part of the Little Miami Scenic Trail, which is a great hiking and biking trail in the area. And that's how we walk to from here, because we can walk to the Little Miami Trail from home. And of course, the dog always loves to be out in the outside in general, but especially as long as she's with a person, she's perfectly happy out anywhere outside, and she especially loves going through the woods. That she'd insist on coming this way when we get to where we can turn into here. She insisted on turning right, and I've always thought it was nice and peaceful over here as well. Not a lot of people even think this is a park because there's a gate that's up that made to block the road so cars don't drive out here, but people always think that this means this area is blocked off for private property or something, but it's not. It's very clearly a public park, and there's even a sign right on it saying it is open from dawn to dusk. The only rules are you must keep your dog in a 6-foot leash, which I've seen multiple people break that here. Like, I've been here 2 times and people had their dogs running around or hunting or whatever, even though when you walk into this park, it clearly says a dog must be kept on a leash, but nobody ever follows that rule, which drives me crazy because this one does not like other dogs. But since it's the weekend right now and there's nothing to do right now besides going to work for me, because I work in an essential business that's still open and I can't work from home, and everything's closed down right now besides grocery stores and carry out, so there's nothing to do, and it's a nice day. It's cloudy right now, but it's supposed to get up to about 71. I don't know what the temperature is right now, but I don't have a jacket on. I'm just in jeans and shorts, and I'm very comfortable right now. Like I was saying, if it was September or February, through February, I wouldn't want to be back here because it's bill hunting area. There are actually some people off over there, so the first people I've seen all day. I can't really tell if it's showing up on the camera right now on my phone or not. So that's the extent of the people I've seen here, which I think are still, well within the social distance boundaries of 6 feet, because they're probably at least 100 feet away. There's a lot of space here, I know. It's just, if you like being relatively secluded, this is a great place to come to if you like being outside. And some of it's woods, some of it's more, I guess, grasslands. It's just something to do because there ain't a lot to do right now besides sitting at home or working. Like all I've been doing recently is working because I'm still very, very fortunate. I'm employed still, and I work in essential business, so I actually have to go into work. Which, let me tell you though, if you're coming home at 4 a.m. on a Friday night during a shutdown, there's not a lot of cars on the expressway. Because that's what I was doing last night, and 275 was pretty deserted. Saw a lot of cops, so I think I saw like 3 different cop cars in the median. And just in case of that, I did have a letter I had from work saying I worked in essential business in case they would have randomly pulled someone over going like, hey, what are you doing here? Back here, looks like there's an old drainage pipe or storm drainage pipe underneath these rocks over here. Just randomly sitting here. I'm guessing, it says like there used to be a road there or something, but there is not currently anything. Still at Kroger Hills, of course. I'm exploring this more than I have in the past because I've been here before, but I have not explored every last inch and cranny of this place, which is basically what I'm doing right now. One thing to keep in mind is if you ever come here, A, there's no parking, and B, there's no restrooms. At least not technically any restrooms. I suppose there's probably been plenty of people who have at times have done stuff in the woods here. Including especially this one right here. She does stuff in the woods all the time, because anywhere she's at is her restroom. We can disregard what I was saying earlier about there not being a parking lot for this, because there's a parking lot. I don't really know how to get to that parking lot, because I didn't actually explore much, since I'm not out here to explore parking lots. But there is one for this, so you can always find that. But like I said, I just walked here on this trail up here, which we're a lot closer to now because we're still part of the Kroger Hills Nature Preserve. And still practicing that social distance, because that's still more than 6 feet away.